Welcome to my show, Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered. My name is Cornelia Dura. I'm your show host. I'm also a former IFBB World Champion, a personal trainer in my gym Fit and Fight in Pompano Beach, Florida, and I'm also an economist. Let's get started with your transformation right now. Episode 37. Portfolio of Health. Now, I'm an economist. When you know my biography, I studied economics at the University of Heidelberg. So I look at problems always from the view of an economist, so mostly rational, not always, mostly rational. And I was thinking about the health topic here in the United States. And we can take a closer look at American health as a kind of portfolio. Like, just imagine you have your portfolio in your bank account, different stocks and bonds and everything what you have, and the whole package is your whole financial portfolio. And I was thinking that it would be a good idea to call the health also a portfolio of health. That means there are different parts which are optimizing your portfolio of health. And the 4 parts of your portfolio are nutrition, exercise, mental health, and health insurance. And if you would make a coordinate system about these 4, going from center to outside, like a 4-part coordinate system, you can make a square in the middle, and depends how well developed every part of these 4 coordinates are. The optimizing part is a completely square. That's when everything is perfect. You have a perfect health insurance, you are healthy mentally, you exercise regularly, and you have a really good nutrition. So that's an optimum of a square. I have also the picture of this optimum on my website, Secrets of a Personal Trainer on Facebook, and that's in green. There's also, then you can see the American square. That is much, much smaller. It's very close to the center. If it's that close, that means that the mental health is not very well. I'm not even talking about the health insurance, how bad that is. So very, very low numbers. The nutrition depends. Now we have people here who have really good nutrition, so that part would go up. It looks like a mountain. And also they are exercising well. So there's the square goes more to the right. Now this person then has to work mainly on their mental health and the health insurance. So here you can see an optimum versus your square. You can make your own square, and it shows you visually where you have to work on. Now, I have a customer, financially very well, has a great position, like she's an executive. So she makes some serious amount of money, and she is mentally really strong. So her part, mental and health insurance, are really far downwards. So downwards, in this case of the coordinate system is doing well. Everything what's far away from the center is very well. So she would be very strong that her nutrition is a complete catastrophe. Like a complete catastrophe. She is like 90% shit food, really, like potato chips constantly. And that part would lower the whole square part from the top. And exercising, she's coming most of the time once a week. I have to say it's better than nothing. Everything is better than nothing. But once a week is just not enough to get your body healthy. So these parts would come very close, would be very centered in the middle, and she would see that she has to work on exercising and nutrition. I love this square because it shows you, and you print it out on your own, and then you can put it in front of you. You can draw it. You can draw it by hand. You don't even have to print. Just draw it by hand so you can see all the time what part of your health portfolio you have to work on. And this idea is by me, so nobody else is doing that. This portfolio, so my mix of finance and health, that's only my idea. And I'm very proud of that. And it just visualizes for you to see where you should work on. My question to you as a listener, do you have an advisor for your financial portfolio? Most of them have. Most of the listeners, most of my clients have. So they don't want to take care of it on their own, and they think they cannot optimize their finances, dependent on age, dependent on risk management. So they hire somebody who's optimizing all that. And that's fine, because you cannot just read the Wall Street Journal like for 6-8 hours a day, because probably you have another job to do. So you hire somebody who's optimizing your finance. Why not having somebody in your life who's optimizing your health? You have to think about that. You also maybe need support in optimizing your health. Let's say you have a great employer. Your health insurance is perfect, so that you don't have to do anything. You are a strong person. You are from inside. You are strong. Mental health, no problem. So do you have a problem that you are maybe a little bit lazy? Then invest in that part of that square, of that portfolio of health square, where you are not that strong. Invest into a personal trainer maybe. Invest into a good gym, into a really good membership where there are classes running where you love. Or you want to play tennis? Good, no problem. That's exercise. Not only, as a former world champion in bodybuilding, I'm not always just thinking about weights. You need to exercise what you love, what you enjoy to do. If this is tennis or if this is whatever you love, it doesn't matter. The main thing is you are moving. By the way, with golfing, I'm very careful. You don't move a lot, especially when you are in these little cars inside and you are not even walking to the holes. So I'm not really convinced if this, I can see really a workout in that you have to walk. You walk your way there, fine. Most of the guys, what I see, they are in these carts and that's then it. So they are driving from hole to hole. That's for sure not enough of a workout. So you have to optimize your workout. You hire somebody there. Or your nutrition, you cannot get it going. You cannot stop eating shit food. Then you hire a nutritionist. He can help you even better. If you can afford it, hire a cook. That would be the first thing. If I would have that kind of money, honestly, before a cleaning lady, I would hire a cook because I don't like to cook. I don't like to prepare food. I don't have a lot of ideas. So for me, the cook would be it. Like every second day, cooking for me and preparing my food for lunch and dinner. This would be the perfect way for me. Okay, it's not in the budget, so I have to still cook on my own. So a lot of times it's very similar food, not a lot of ideas there, but I'm not a gourmet, so I eat because of nutrition reason, not to enjoy the food and to lean back and have a big belly. So for me, it's nutritional. What nutrients do I put into my body? That's all what it is for me. But you can let the food come to you. There are good companies out there. They prepare organic food and they deliver every second day or for 2 days. If you don't have ideas to cook for yourself, that's a very, very good option. You always get something else. Every day is something different. It's organic. And very important, they show you the right portion for your body size. You learn your portion. There's a good chance that you are eating too much because your plate is too big. So delivered food portion shows you how much you should eat. So you can optimize all this. Also, we had in our gym, we had a health insurance broker, and he was a personal friend of mine. And he showed me different health insurances, how this works here in Germany. It's just so different. I'm not even getting into details because, let's say, in Europe, you never see a bill. You never, ever, ever see a bill in the healthcare system. So this is always a contract between the health insurance and the hospital, the health insurance and the doctor. So you don't see any bill. You don't have money with you. It's just you don't get bothered by that. And this is just the looking back, this is a dream system really in Europe. So here in the US is different. I have $8,500 self-pay. So I'm paying a lot here. And then I still pay monthly like $800 additionally. I am self-employed, so I have to pay the whole amount of health insurance. So we pay a lot here. We pay a lot of money. I just started with this, so I have to see how that works out when I'm the first time really sick and hospital bills are coming in. I have to see how that works. So here, I'm not a long time here in the US for this, so I cannot really say how good or how bad health insurance is here. But I hear from my clients, there is always negotiations, insurance didn't want to pay, whatever. It's just, I don't like what I hear. So we will see. You have to optimize that. The less the doctors, the less the hospitals are calling you, the better your insurance. So look into that. That part, again, I cannot cover 100% the health insurance part, but it is a big piece of your portfolio, because if you have health insurance without a cap, important, without a cap, you can still relax a bit. In case something happens, you are safe. You don't have to be afraid that you're losing everything, your house or whatever you have. It's just calming down inside to have insurance. I have to say, this is how I feel, because I had to give up now my German insurance. I lived too long here in the US, so I had to give up my German insurance and had to switch now to the US. I had no choice. So I'm a little bit afraid. I have to say I'm a little bit afraid on that part. So I hope I have chosen with Dave, my broker, the perfect health insurance. So this is what you are optimizing: the portfolio of health, nutrition, exercise, mental health, and health insurance. These are your 4 parts, what you should optimize. And if you think you need help, then hire somebody in the different parts, a nutritionist, a personal trainer for your mental health, a psychiatrist or psychologist, and for health insurance, a good broker where the best is you personally know, so he knows or she knows what you really need. Reboot your health today. Today is the day to get started, to think about your portfolio of health.